Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister, friend, and spiritual wife for life, Truth Nunez, my lovies, and our beautiful spiritual council. And you, my lovies, it's true that we love you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to today. Actually, no, we're reading for the next 7 days. Welcome to our weekly read, my lovies. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're almost at 11,000 subscribers. My lovies, we're like right there. We are going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, my lovies, welcome. Thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Dang, my lovies, we've been active. We are activated. You getting activated, my lovies. You are getting activated. Even if they hated, my lovies, you here without fear. Fearless. Sometimes fearless intuition. Let's do it, my lovies. Let's get to it. Dang, my lovies. You're coming in with the heat, my lovies. I love it. For some of you, packing heat. For some of you, you just coming in spicy, my lovies. Gonna have to do with the Pisces. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everybody in between, my lovies. My goodness, at 20,000, we have a special raffle for you. We're gonna do it big at 20,000. Let's hope. Let's just, for some of you, you have something that you're working on. Shh, shh, shh. The next year, keep it under wraps, or at least until the spring. Keep it under wraps. 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 Keep it under wraps until the release. Keep it under wraps. Keep it under wraps. Especially if something has to do with your niece. Keep it on the wraps. Keep it on the wraps. Okay, for some of you, something about wrapping, like burns, like treating wounds. For some of you, someone needs a recovery period. But shh, 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 shh. We don't want anybody to throw any evil eyes on your stuff or evil lies on your stuff. Keep it under wraps until you drop, because you're going to drop something big, my lovies. It came in the preliminary for you because I adore you, so I was doing preliminaries for you. Welcome again, everybody, my lovies. For those of you who are new, I am Truth Nunez. I am a psychic medium, clairvoyant, clairsentient. I have so many spiritual gifts just like you. Thanks to God, I have honed in on my skills of clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience. I'm an energy channeler, a seer. I am an earth angel. Spirit's giving us the go ahead. We could use the title. Just like you, just like some of you, my lovies. Actually, we're all some of us, we're all. If you get it, you get it. The fallen angels, the fallen angles. We all come in at different angles. Isn't that interesting? But if you get it, you get it. For some of you, you are activated angles, though. You get it. Anyways, and something about Anglo-Saxon. But, and something about Baxter, something about Baxton, something about Craig, something about Carly, something about Carson. Welcome, everybody, my lovies. Again, I channel energies, thoughts, feelings, emotions, visions. I get all types of downloads, intuition, what you call intuition, but it's like on fleek. It's about your obliques, my lovies. Y'all be working out, my lovies. Yes, so I use my gifts of channeling to channel for you. I have found this beautiful outlet. It's been a lot of years in the making for this, and for me honing in and developing this to be able to present this to you. I do also do private consultations. So if you want to look at the Calendly link, you'll be able to do that and book at the Calendly link. I am not at this particular time and for the foreseeable future, until God says we're switching gears, I will not be doing any in-person reads. So you will not find me anymore at any in-person reads. I will only be doing remote channelings. I am a Reiki master, so some of the reads that are offered in the Calendly link, you'll find that I do Reiki as well, and a bunch of other stuff. So great. Go down there and check out the dates available for you, my lovies. This friend's been very busy, but it's okay. Something about Lizzie. It's okay, my lovies, because we're gonna make space for you. Something about McGuire. And something about Charles. Something about Barkley is coming in. Let's begin, my lovies. Let's thank the ancestors. What say you? I say true. Look at our memberships, my lovies. Look at signing up for our memberships. You are invited, my lovies. Everybody is invited. You'll be so delighted. For all members get special perks, but all members are also able to check out someone's disabled, able to check out something about disability. Oh, LTD, long-term disability, short-term disability was very present in the preliminary. But our members are also able to look at our book club. Our next book club is starting on November 24th. So check that out as well, my lovies. That's enough for the announcements and everything else. Oh, my lovies, you like my outfits? Y'all be liking my outfits, my lovies? I would love to partner with brands eventually. So if you have a brand, my lovies, if you want to send your sister friend a t-shirt, really what I would love is anything that has to do with like spirituality. I love crystals, so I've been wanting to partner with a crystal brand for quite some time. And maybe I used to, actually there was, I did a live once for a small crystal company. The woman was very rude and she would disrespected this work, and I'm like, this isn't for me. She disrespected my channeling work on the live, and I was like, we're not doing that. But I would love to pair up with people who are interested in co-creating, my lovies, collaborations. I'm totally open for that. So if you have any small business that you feel would align well, you know, there's so many ways, you know, because I'm a channel. I channel for everybody. I channel anything from anything spirit needs. So all types of verticals come through here. But there's no fear. But yeah, if you want me to wear a shirt for you, if crystals, I love crystals. I love there's so many things. So yeah, so let me know. You can always Owen, something about Owen is coming in. You can always Owen's you can always contact, something about Cynthia as well as coming in. You can always contact me via email. Currently at truthcouncil23 not .com, not yet, 2000. For some of you, you need to make a website, but they're charging you 2000. I need a new website, but it's like 2000, my lovies. I made mine myself. For some of you, you could do it yourself. Worry about yourself. For some of you, you're gonna have to worry about yourself. 777 could be significant. 711 was on the clock as well. Let's get started. Let's thank the ancestors. We got all those commercials out of the way, all the advertisements. Let's tank. Let's thank something called Talia is coming in. Let's thank the ancestors. I want to honor and thank all of the ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. To all of the ancestors that protect and love and guide all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. Ooh, somebody has some blocked heart chakra energy. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. That's related to a grandfather. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merced. To Mama Merced. To Mama Merced. To Shango. Something about Gabriela. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. Oh, to Oshun. To Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Kalima, to Kalima. Something about Justin, something about Joseph, something about Josiah, to Kalima, something about Johnny, to Kalima, to Krishna, something about Kenneth, something about Kelvin, something about Calvin, something about Jones, something about Prawn, something about Prana. To Kalima, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, to all of the trusted, loving spirit guides of all of those co-creating this work, to all of the trusted, loving archangels that protect all of us co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to all of the ascended masters. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ascended masters. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ascended masters that co-create this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages? Someone has a stomach ache, the most truthful messages, the most just messages. Someone ate too much cake, something about cake. to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going, my lovies? What's poppin'? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you, and we love you. You know that it's true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. I had a bunch of dreams for you. Some of y'all were in party mode. Some of y'all, there were innocent teenagers, like older teens, at some party, and the class clowns, who are actually bullies, were isolated. 1101, or they're going to be. A Libra could be significant. High priestess, you could be foreseeing that. For some of you, if you were seething, if there were bullies in a classroom, 1111, there's going to be a new path. 1112, they're going to be sacrificed. Especially if you were dealing with teenagers, for some of you who have been being like bullied on and off, or people have been like, again, for me, there's really like, when people say bullying, I'm like, what does that actually like mean? I don't know. People say rude things and disrespectful things, and and they're gonna get their own, but like I don't know, like nobody in this situation, it's like nobody, like it's like these two teenagers, for somebody it was two teenagers, like they were holding their ground. Like it's like you're not gonna punk me, or you're not gonna like try to like I don't know, it's like you could say what you want, but it's like they stood their ground, and then others came and they noticed that it's like you're trying to bully somebody. Like, why are you trying to bully them? This is what's coming in. So there's going to be some teenagers for some, where there was a get together I saw in my mind's eye, where like the teens were having such a good time. The little couples were having a good time. Like there was two people like doing like this switch thing, like they were switching like spaces, like you see this person and now it's like they transform to this person, like, but they were doing like an optical illusion type of thing, and everybody was just having a good time. And then there was these like something about a wussy, like there were these bullies that was they felt isolated from the crowd, but it's like, you deserve it. This is what you manifested. You wanted to be a jerk for no reason. So that was their first time. It was only for a season. It's like something about the 4 seasons. So for some of you, there's improvements for some teenagers that are important to you, or youngsters that are important to you, or this could be you could be noticing that people notice that it's like, why did we pair up with this psychopath to talk shit to this person? I don't know, or this group, or one person, one group against another. It's like, why are you trying to make war when there's no war here? I don't know. For some of you, that's in the field, so that was there. For others, I did see there's a man who got dismembered. The way it came in the dream, and he lost his dick. Like the man lost his dick. For some of you, this could actually manifest a few ways. I'm getting like, for some of you, you could actually hear that a man loses his penis in one way or another. For some of you, something about your brothers, I don't know, in one way or another, a man wants to lose his penis, and I saw a cut off penis. For others, there was more like a ritual with a very rich family, and it was almost like I was summoned to do a cleaning for them. Like I was summoned to do a cleaning for them, where it's like after somebody was dismembered, it's like, okay, now we gotta, like, I was saging the space. So for some of you, you may want to sage, so especially my mamas, it's coming in as my mamas. My mamas, you may want to sage. And just so you know, I call, my friends, even my friends, people that are closer to me, females, I'm like, mama, do you need anything? As a Dominican, I don't say mami, or I don't say papi, and I don't call men papi, but for the women, unless it's my man, unless it's my man, my lovies. But for the women, I do be like, mama, like, do you need something? Oh, like, I don't know. But so just so you know, my lovies. Yeah, for some of you as females, you may want to light some sage and clean. Maybe for some of you, male, female, anybody could benefit from a spiritual cleanse, just cleansing your space. Maybe for some of you, a little bit of mopping with a little bit of salt water. After you clean, really well, Clorox, the Pine Sol, the whole kit and the caboodle, and then you you go in there with a little bit of salt water to finish it off, just to rinse everything, just to kind of lift the spirits for some of you and cleanse the space. But I did get that for some. There was a sacrifice, and apparently a very wealthy something about, okay, here we go. This vermouth, something about the Astros, something about in the playeros, in the preliminary, the Alps were very present, so the Alps are coming in. That could be significant. Anyways, there's a family who they do certain things, and it's a very wealthy family, and they wanted me to go in, and it's like I went in to like clean. So for some of you, you know, take that how that resonates. And somebody's being very clingy for some of you. Anyways, let's see what we got for your 7 days. Alchemy, Elvis, something about Elvis. Alchemy energy was very present for you. Something about Yvette. Alchemy energy was very, something about evergreen. Alchemy energy was very, very present for you. So all types of alchemy. For some of you, it's like alchemizing things for the higher good. For others, abusing spiritual authority or things that people have learned. I was watching this thing. So for those of you who know, you know, and for those of you who don't know, and that are relatively new. So I did this thing a few months ago with Jubilee in partnership with Bobby Brown, and they've sent me like certain things since then. It came in as like a producer or someone that's in like, someone's been, for some of you, it's like, you know how they say like certain people steal ideas from like smaller creators. So for some of you, you're putting, about Lorenzo, you're putting certain things out there, and Spirit wants you, again, to be very hush about what you're doing unless you have to do it. Because for some of you, there are very shady people on this planet. It's like they're stealing from you. They never support you. They steal ideas, and then they go and you look at what they're doing and you're like, that sounds like something I was just doing on my platform, or especially for the content creators. This could even be for you, even if you're not a content creator. If you own a restaurant and you have like a special menu that you're coming out with for the holiday, it's like somebody wants to see your menu. They want to see, somebody wants to, like, for some of you, this energy of like somebody wants to come in and manifest you like a magician, like to alchemize your energy and manifest without giving you credit. This energy of not giving credit where credit is due has been very present for you. Some people are stopping that. For others, I feel like that's still kind of like in the field. For some of you, maybe clothing is important to you because a lot of clothing references are coming in. Maybe it's like if you're dropping something when it comes to clothes, maybe someone's even gonna, the way I'm getting it for some is like, someone has like a bigger, it's almost like someone from Jubilee coming here, listening to some of the things that I have to say, and then not supporting this work ever, and going back and like creating things based off of the things I said type of energy. I'm not saying that that's happening. I'm just giving an example here, just so to paint the picture. But for some of you, again, because we do very different things, so it wouldn't make sense for them. I mean, you know, again, there's a thing about like being like you can translate something, or you can generalize a concept. So it's like somebody taking, maybe for some of you, it's someone that's not necessarily like in your field. Maybe it's not a gourmet chef like you, but maybe it's somebody that does like engineering, and they do food engineering, and then they steal, like, you have a recipe as a gourmet chef, this person as a food engineer or a food critic, you know, puts it out there as if almost like it's their concept, but they stole the inspiration from you. And this whole cruise line thing has been very present for you. So a cruise could be significant. Take it how it resonates. We got your child nature. So something out of defamation. For some of you, defamation suit. We got the melon burst, my lovies. Well, this one's with peach. Dang, my lovies. Have you tried the melon burst Starbucks, my lovies? Speaking of giddy, somehow giddy, my lovies. Somehow Sex in the City. Speaking of giving credit where credit is due, this energy of giving credit where credit is due was very present even in the preliminary, because Spirit was giving us a download. For example, this channel, I have a lot of beautiful channelers to give thanks to, but most importantly, Oleana medium. I will always say it. anyone who's followed this for long enough or been subscribed or interacting or co-creating this for long enough, since the beginning, I said this was inspired by Oleana Medium. She told me, why don't you do readings online? She's a French woman. She does readings in French, so you can check her out. She's on YouTube. She has a huge, for me, it's a pretty huge account, all things considered. She does readings in French. She taught me, so she introduced me to reading with the 32. And she's like, you have the gift definitely, but which tarot speaks with you, which oracle speaks with you. Maybe for some of you this has to do with spirituality and how you practice your spirituality. And Spirit was giving us, this would be the energy I was feeling. It would be the equivalent of me biting Oleana's hand and talking shit about Oleana, or not giving her credit for, again, it's my work. I've had the gift of channeling since I was a little girl. However, she did influence my creating this channel, because for years I'm like, I know I have to create a YouTube account. This has been years in the making. It's almost been since 2000 when I first started talking about like doing blogs and videos and stuff like that. This was back in 2015. That's when it was finally like, okay, I want to start actually, like, I was doing content creation, but it was more like just like personal stuff, accolades, party things, stuff like that. But back then, this is when I started like really thinking about these things and wanting to create a vlog. And I had many different ways of doing it. I don't know, for some of you, it's like someone does not want to give credit where credit is due, and that is not a good thing. That is never a good thing. It's never a good thing. Energetically, plagiarism is a thing. We got child nature, friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. And then the shadow side is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So I also got a download. Imagine like someone that then takes so this is abuse. It's abusing your inspiration, because someone also wants to it's like this energy of somebody wanting to destroy you while also taking your ideas. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Anyways, we got that. We got a king, we got a Samaritan, and we got a trickster. We got king energy, Samaritan, and trickster. King, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Benefiting those in your charge. Samaritan, refines your capacity to help those that you would prefer to ignore. So imagine you being in a more again, there's a thing about people stealing ideas, concepts, energies from you as someone who is a smaller creator, someone with a smaller shop, and then taking all of that energy and creating more wealth for themselves while leaving you behind. Refines your capacity to help those that you would prefer to ignore. A trickster, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. For some of you, you can be getting a gift. Something about trapeze artists. You could be getting a gift. There could be a king who is a Samaritan and is someone who thinks unconventionally. This could be you in this energy. Someone who has a very childlike nature. This could be you in this energy or someone around you. It does feel very pretty. It almost feels like, again, after maybe for some of you, someone was taking from you, or a femme fatale. Highlights the erotic energy of a feminine. This femme fatale is in the reverse. This person is a drunk. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Someone was stealing from you for their attachment to money and power. Something about Tabitha. Something about a tabby cat. A prostitute. Places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. And imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Something about Legia. I was getting something about I want to see ya. I was getting, again, this is like, just to give like an example, this is like, for example, like a major producer pretending that they liberate people, but instead they steal from people, they humiliate people, and they even use their energy. It's like very spiteful energy for some. It's a bully. A bully. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Verbal or physical or even like institutionalized abuse. I told you. What did Spirit give us from the beginning? The bully energy. Bon, my love, he said something about bullying phrases. Someone's definitely very nervous. Someone's also been drinking quite a bit. Like, I'm talking about someone's an alcoholic. We got swimwear. They don't want to say it. So Abigail, how don't you give credit where credit is due? How can I not give credit to the Melon Blast, my lovies? To Starbucks and their Melon Blast. They did it. They did that. You gotta give credit where credit is due, my lovies. It's important. Someone's in porno. It's like you gotta give credit to the porn stars. It's like, you gotta give credit for everyone. We got root work here. Dang, we got root work here. I definitely felt sexual energy, people manipulating people with sex, with lust, with money, with the base motives. We got government office in the reverse, a crooked government office, or a crooked government official, or someone who works in government, or someone who has governmental ties. Someone has governmental spies as well, and governmental lies. Someone about a cat with 9 lives. We got falling from great heights. Something about Harlem. Something about Harlem. Falling from great heights. Spirit said it is in the upright. Your children love you and see you as God. Your children love you and see you as God. Your children, your born children, and for some of you, your unborn children. And something about the born identity. We got FBI energy in the field. FBI was very present in the preliminary. Your children love you and see you as God. I'm getting someone who is never home or works a lot. But your children love you. 2711, 911. Someone could be an officer. They could be 99 for some. You're a child divine. Something about 59. Somebody wants to retire. Someone's thinking of retirement. You have already, for some of you, you've already met the one. You have already met the one. Something about donations, donating clothes. Everything that you do turns to gold. It's in the reverse. You know what Spirit was giving us? You know, sometimes when people talk about like karmic relationships, it's like, let people be wrong, my lovies. Let people be wrong. That's important for some. It's like, maybe that's your energy. Like, I'm just a channeler. I'm just a messenger here. Live and let live. Fill out Olivia. SOS in the reverse. No one's looking for help. I'm getting that song, Don't Save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. I wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. It's Captain Save-A. Oh, that's good. So I'll save a lot. Someone doesn't want to be saved, my lovies. Looking for evidence, but they are wrong. Someone who's looking for evidence, but they are wrong. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. There's a weird feeling in the field. It's like there's a weird feeling in the field. Projections. And something about someone with government ties and government spies. Projecting. I read this thing earlier. Someone wrote that someone's paying a lot of money for spell work. And the way it came in, Spirit's like, that's not true. Someone's projecting. Someone is like not living in reality. They're looking for evidence where it doesn't exist. They're absolutely wrong. And the problem is that they're projecting. Elizabeth, Alba, Spirit was giving something about Jennifer, something about Annie or something about Anston or something like that. Spirit was giving us... I always say the best energy work that you can do is to work on yourself. If you want to break a hex, fast. Go fast. Go fast. Fast for 3 days. Fast for 5 days. Fast for 7. Keep pushing yourself. Next lunar cycle, next quarter, on the, started whenever. Instead of being on a schedule for ritual work that you think you're doing as a retaliation, something about rudimentary, as a retaliation tactic, why don't you try fasting? Instead of trying to take jabs at someone, why don't you try fasting? It's like, it's more than just jabs. Something about Jadalyn. It's more than just jabs. Like, someone's actually like doing ritual work. Like, and they're really like trying to convince, they're lying to themselves because they're really trying to convince themselves that they're doing something. Someone's going through the dark night of the soul. It's about Dykeman. They're really trying to convince themselves that they're doing something to attack somebody that deserves it, and they know damn well inside of their soul, if they sat with themselves long enough, that is not true at all. They're only taking their internal war, so about Xavier, out on someone else, or trying to. I'm just the messenger. Something about a syringe. Oh my God, what the fudge? Something about a syringe and something about injecting, like, I'm seeing, they're showing me like New Jack City. New York City could be significant for some. Like, people injecting themselves with like drugs. I'm seeing that. Take that how that resonates. What kind of drugs do people inject again? Isn't that crack? I don't know. Someone's out of control. They just, something about Lowland, something about Lloyd, something about Floyd. It's like they carry Malfoy energy. Someone's carrying, they're showing me, someone like, for some of you like Harry Potter, my lovies. I do too. I haven't seen it in a long time, but they're showing me Malfoy's father. This could be like someone with a young son. Someone Hassan. It's like that's why they're seeing, it's like the son is seeing the father, and the father's evil, even though this person pretends to be, I don't know, it's like hi Diddy. Hi Diddy. Here we go with this Diddy energy. What's up with y'all and Diddy, my lovies? I was even getting downloads about that last night. It's like people that, like, in the comments, the last time I did a live, not the last time, but I did a live once where a bunch of people came in talking about Diddy, and I'm like, I know people that do worse things that aren't Diddy, that are not that popular, like people right in your neighborhood. It's like right in your neighborhood, my lovies, right in your gym, right in your neighborhood, right in your supermarkets, right at work for some of you. It's like, you don't gotta go far. They're right there. You don't gotta go to Diddy, all the way to Diddy. Like, no, let's start in your community. Your own fucking fathers for some. The fathers of the people that you know. The mothers too. It's like, I'm just the messenger here. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I love when I get this one. I told you, Earth Angel energy reporting for justice. We got Libra energy could be significant for you. The number 11 could be significant for you. This person has a direct and clear connection to God. This person has a direct and clear connection to God. Bombay Kuz, my lovies, Bombay Kuz. Something about strippers came in last night, and here we got strippers. Again, I felt like strippers, but I feel like it's not just strippers. For some, it's like strippers, and then it's not, they don't stop just at stripping. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And you be tipping extra. For some of you, you're used to. We got, man, I love them. Strippers in the reverse. For some, somebody could have loved strippers at one point. You know what I was getting? Last night, someone's vetting you. Last night, they're in their inner fight. Last night, I remember Spirit gave us a download of when I worked for Verizon. Mind you, I was making good money. People didn't even suspect I was making the amount of money that I was making in my early 20s, late teens, early 20s. I was 19 when I started with them, 18 when I started with them, 19. I was making really good money. I didn't need a lot, but I remember there was a guy that came in the store one day, and he was talking to my coworker, and my coworker comes up to me after. He's like, you see that guy right there? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, he wants me to tell you that he thinks you should be a stripper. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, you can make a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I make a lot of money here. I had a person I was hanging out with at the time. She was doing stripping in another state. So she would go to another state nearby to do stripping so like people wouldn't see her. And like I asked her, I'm like, how much do you make? Like, is it worth it? Blah, blah, this and that. At the end, I'm like, I'm not gonna be a stripper, Truth Nunez. What are you gonna be a stripper for? I'm gonna be a stripper for. Maybe for some of you, someone's considering being a stripper. Maybe for some of you, someone loved strippers and they're like, it's not for me. It's really not. It's not. This person, and not to say that strippers don't have a connection to God. I'm just saying that there's like, you know, you just see life differently. This person has a direct and clear connection to God, and not loving strippers has also been activated. We got mini golf. They are tolerating because they're not tolerating things anymore. They are tolerating things from them they would never tolerate from you out of the guilt from their poor choice. Pride is in the reverse. So somebody is having some type of, again, for some, the awakening energy has been very present. So for some of you, it could be dealing with someone who has had a genuine repentance in a situation. They don't love strippers anymore. They actually just want to go mini golfing. For some of you, this is you, my lovies. At some point, you could have like, you know, again, everybody has experiences of all sorts on this planet, and you have different paths. There come many paths, and you must choose one, and you've chosen mini golf and loving God for some of you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some, somebody was putting up with things because they were really prideful and they were embarrassed and ashamed, and so their shame turned to pride. It's about Shayna. Their prayers as well. We got fever. We got some type of fever here. This person has a direct and clear connection to God. For some of you, when I get spiritual upgrades, I get fevers sometimes. You could be having fevers. You could be feeling, think of like a baby. You know, babies get like growing pains and fevers, and when they're teething. For some of you, you can have a baby around you that's also going through some type of spiritual upgrade, meaning they're getting a new download, meaning that they're going into a new phase of their life. For some of you, this could be you. You could be feeling like fever. You could be feeling like, you know, heated. You could be feeling maybe even a little bit of like, more like feverish energy, maybe like it's a growing pain. It's natural. We got because you're graduating. For some of you, somebody could actually like be clearing from like their party phase. For someone's party phase involved strippers. Not everybody, you know, it's interesting to me when we're like, everybody goes through their party phase. What kind? Everybody does go through a party phase. But I know a lot of people that their party phase was, you know, being at the library all the time. I know people that their party phase was like playing with Barbies, even as an adult. I know people, there are all types of people on this planet. About Black Planet. I know people that their party phase was being involved in a lot of ritual work through their teenage years. Again, there's all types of people on this planet. There's a graduation here. We got no more than what they are sharing. We got mini golf and no more what they are sharing. For some of you, you can be going golfing. This energy of like one last golfing trip before whatever. It's cold weather already though, my lovies. But maybe for some of you, it's not. Maybe like you're like mini golf. Maybe for some of you, top golf or some type of golf for some of you. There will be someone who knows more than what they are actually sharing in a situation. For some of you, reconciliation in the reverse. Because someone will not be tolerating things from somebody just because is like just to be in a relationship, just to save face. We got arson in the reverse. Somebody who wanted to burn something, burn evidence, burn things, burn. For some of you, somebody even wanted to burn. For some of you, there's a Virgo who's going to go through some shit. It came in last night. And for some of you, it is death. I confirmed. Like, I was like, my lovies, I'm feeling death. Is it death? And it came out again. It's death. For some of you, they could just be endings for a Virgo. Someone's about to go through some negative karma. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Or Virgo season could be very significant for you. We got a paper trail. We got a paper trail. They knew more than what they were sharing when it comes to paper trail. We have tax returns in the reverse. Something that happened with tax returns. There's a paper trail, knows more than what they were sharing, and they burned some type of evidence on something. I'm a channeler. Of course, I would get thirsty right there. Of course. We got someone with maggots in their body. For some, you're getting for spiritual upgrades. For others, there's someone getting bad karma. There's maggots in the body. We got electric. Somebody could have an electric vehicle who will be having maggots in the body. We got the letter U. Something about tax returns. They try to hide something when it comes to tax returns. We got a sexless relationship. It's in the reverse. So there's not a sexless relationship, or something was sexless, but then it turned sexless, and then it also turned ruthless for some. We got home office. Burning evidence about something at a home office, or burning evidence that has to do with an office. For some of you, burning evidence that has to do with an officer. They tried to walk in your shoes and they got blisters because your shoes are too small for them. And something about you're too tall for them. Your shoes are too small for them. Again, I'm getting like for some, there's, and you see how the throat chakra energy, like it's like a bigger operation or something that's just bigger. It's like something that's bigger. They're going to you, trying to destroy you and compete with you for some reason. Again, there are all types of people on this planet. Just because someone's a millionaire doesn't mean that doesn't mean they don't envy the poor. I'm just a messenger here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Maybe for some of you, it's like something about home decor. Think of all of the fashion brands. Because something about Africa was coming in as well. So an African could be significant. Think of all the fashion brands. They go and they go all around the world stealing ideas from people. Do you think they're giving credit? Do you think they're actually like giving credit? They could say certain things. Do they patronize these people? Do they get a cut out of fucking, I don't know, Versace's like, lines? Not to say that Versace, copied everything, but there's inspiration there. Again, they're giving me back to like Oleana. Oleana, I've paid for readings from her. I support her. I subscribe to her. I like her stuff from time to time when I watch it. I haven't watched her in a while. I think like a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. There's something there for some. Anyways, they got blisters. This person has a direct and clear connection to God. Everybody has a clear and direct connection to God if you want to have it. They tried to walk in your shoes and they got blisters. For some of you, this is someone that's like, you're in a direct connection to God, minding your business, doing your business. You're a baker and you're not a faker. You're a baker, and this is like a real estate agent wanting to compare themselves to you. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, my lovey? What are you doing? Online gaming in the reverse. Man, I love them strippers. Someone's going to stop online gaming as well. I did also get something about VRs last night. I love you too, my lovies. And guess what? I do feel for some of you, you do something online. Your online supporters love you. Everything is coming in for a reason. I am a channeler. I'm a messenger. I love Oleana. I love her work. I love that she empowers others. I love that she sees other fellow channelers as her sisters and her brothers. I love everything she does. She understands that there's fucking envious crazies even in spirituality, but nonetheless she's like, we are all blessed, we are all one. She says that in her own way. Mini golf. They are trying to remote view you with technology. Someone that you left behind for some, again, this has been happening to me. Welcome to the club. Bunch of thugs. A group for some of you. It's a bunch of thugs. A group is trying to remote view you. They're trying to hack your phones to remote view to remote view you. For some of you, I am also getting like, you know how certain hackers will it's like they hack the hacker. It's like hacking the hacker and then remote viewing the hacker, but also turning on their camera. That's coming in for some. Take what resonates. You could be watching a lot of those videos for some of you. For some of you, being cautious with phishing schemes, because this came in the preliminary for you. This is for some of you, someone is working with a group of people, someone that you cannot ignore the red flags anymore. You're not ignoring the red flags anymore. You're not putting up with something just because you're embarrassed because you made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice. All right, Joyce, it's time to change though. Something about Joel in something about Eminem, but Nana or Nini or something like that. They are tolerating the intolerable or things that they would never tolerate from somebody else because they were prideful. Not anymore, but they are trying to remote view you. These are people that are trying to remote view you that you don't tolerate anymore. The ancestors and God warned them, but they did not listen. The ancestors and God warmed them. They warmed them too. 4711, because there's a new portal opening. They did not listen when it comes to this reconciliation. There's also someone that's trying to do root work on you to get this reconciliation to go in their favor. But the ancestors and God are saying something about something about Margot, something about ergonomic furniture. But they're saying no. Secretary of Transportation in the reverse. For some of you, I am also getting something out of work situation. Secretary of Transportation in the reverse, knowing more than what they say that they know. This is for some of you. Take that however that resonates, but this person's in limbo. Your online supporters love you. We got charge times 10 in the reverse. So you pass something, you get to let it go. You're not going to be charged by anything. For some of you, if there were charges brought up against you for whatever reason, that's not going to work. Could have been friends. This energy came in the preliminary. For some of you, there is someone in your same field, or again, it's back to that energy of someone that is maybe not in your same field but thought they were competing with you in some way. For some of you, this is also like, I shared this, again, Quincy's so freaking adorable, and I hope that he does well, because I hope every human does well. You know, I have no connections to the man. Someone commented, again, I was supporting his work on his platform, and someone commented, and again, I was talking, around that time, I would talk about him quite a bit, because I'm like, dang, y'all brought him in. I didn't know that man existed, but I'm like, dang, what a blessing on this earth. Anyways, so about the girth. I don't know, the girth? What's the girth again? What's the girth again, my lovies? Anyways, so about Lorenzo. And somebody commented on my comment, he made this song for me. And I'm like, well, good for you, my lovey. Like, are we? I'm confused. Anyways, because I picked up on some other weird energy around that. So I'm like, we're not competing. Are we competing? Because I'm not. I never compete. For a man? No, my lovies, no. For some of you, someone could have been your friend. Maybe for some of you, somebody wanted to compete for a man. It's like a fucking celebrity. That man, you know how many, he's going to come to Truth Nunez? I mean, it would be wonderful, but shit. He's in a relationship, minding his fucking business. He ain't worried about me, my lovey. You're ruining his business. You're ruining his, like, after that, it's like, soon after that, I stopped going. I mean, actually, even before that, I had stopped going to his page. I said that. So I'm like, but it's like, that only makes me, it's almost like, who? I don't know. Anyways, there's something there, but you could have been friends, but somebody's fears and insecurities got in the way, and their immaturity, and they were feverishly doing something. When it comes to this on again, off again situationship, for some of you, I do feel like maybe this is somebody that thought you were, you know, competing with them when it comes to their F buddy. Like, it's like on again, off again situationship. And they thought that you were going to like sneak right in. Like, it's like, oh, Truth Nunez is going to come and sneak right in and take Quincy from me. It's like, Quincy's of God, my lovies. Quincy goes wherever Quincy wants to go. And I hope that that's how he lives. Because nobody is like, you don't got to put up with bullshit from nobody. Especially now people trying to, like, that's a turnoff for me. People like trying to fight people for someone that's not even like I ain't even yours. Someone with maggots in the body. In love with life. You're going to have a heart to heart. There's a paper trail. People that know more than what they're saying. We got a nail tech in the reverse and arson. And their ancestors told them to fucking stop the bullshit. We got the Mile High Club. Home office. We got someone that's going to get dental work done. Someone in a sexist relationship. Or for some of you, after someone getting dental work done, their relationship may actually improve. I am getting someone has really like rotting, something about Nottingham. Someone has like rotting teeth. And, it's almost going to make them more attractive to their significant other, or, you know, they're going to have a heart to heart. Someone needs like, cause I know people that have like, it's almost like because of such poor oral care, someone has like maggots in their body, or it's like bacteria in the body because someone has such poor oral care. That's coming in for some, and they're going to be able to fix that. Good for you, my lovies. And then that's going to make them more attractive. So they're going to go from like a sexless relationship or a sexless connection to it's like, okay, now we're working. Now I still loved you. It's just I didn't want to like, you know, take on your bacteria type of energy. Everyone did their fair share. Everyone's going to do their fair share when it comes to the letter U. It's going to be a time for celebration. You're going to celebrate, for some of you, someone around you, or, you know, take this however it resonates. Someone's going to celebrate new teeth, or now they're going to feel like, you know, more attractive. It's like beautiful. Because maybe someone's breath was even like, again, they smelled, something was putrid. Like, it's like not normal. Halitosis is not normal. It's like someone had bacteria and it's almost like fungus is coming in. I don't know. Take that how that resonates. It's a time for celebration. We got an electric. Something's electric. Something is not one-sided anymore. Something's not going to be one-sided anymore. For some of you, if you were dealing with like a sexless partnership, again, for some, I think that's like a very specific, you know, situation, but it could apply to a few different people. Or maybe like something that someone was not feeling attracted to. For some, you know, now there's like, it's not one-sided anymore. We got a police. I told you police are involved in this was silly. A police sting operation in the reverse. Everyone did their fair share. For some of you, I am getting someone was also trying to like overstep boundaries and get you in trouble in some way, and the police sting operation fell to shit. Someone's a snake because they're a snake, and we got snake bite, dental work, and snake bite. For somebody could also be doing like more like cosmetic type of thing on there, like you know when people get fangs. I'm seeing vampire fangs. That could be significant. I'm also getting the name Feng. Vietnam has been present for some. I'm getting like when people get fangs. And then I'm also getting when people like slit their tongue. I don't know. We got Home Depot in the reverse. Mile High Club. Home Depot in the reverse. So about El People. We got extremely empathetic in the reverse. People that have no empathy. They are extremely apathetic. And they are trying to remote view you. But these are people that could have said that they felt for you or they feel for others. How do you feel for others and you do shit like this? Violation of privacy. We got handles. Is this in the upright or in the reverse? We got someone with a snake bite that handles rejection well. For some of you, if somebody has like some type of, again, I'm seeing like people with vampire fangs or something like that. If somebody has like vampire fangs or a slit tongue or like some type of like cosmetic surgery like that, they handle rejection well. They are pushy because they see your potential and they genuinely want to support. This is in the reverse. I was also getting a download. For some of you, I got a download earlier today. You have people in your field that they know they're not on your level. The number 50 could be significant for you. They know that they can't, I'm not saying it just to say it. You really have earth angel energy and everyone sees your light. Everyone sees your light. Everyone sees your light. I did a preliminary for you because I love you. Especially if you made it this far. There are certain people that they will not step to you, not because they don't want to befriend you, or not because they don't want to like be in your space, or not because it's almost like you don't see your beauty. I picked up on this energy yesterday, something about Judy. Something about Julie. Something about Julia, something about Juliet, something about Marietta, something about Marion or Miriam. Something about Joey, something about Joseph. You may even you may know and you may say certain things, but the extent of your beauty, your wisdom, and your light, certain people, they don't want to approach you because they don't feel like they're there. Some people may even feel like it's not fair because I'm hearing it's not fair. It's like something about Farah. Something about Farah's casino. Something about Hara. Something about a harem. Like they settle for some things about 78 or 87, 56 or 34, 43 or 65. They settle for like things that don't make them happy because it's uncomfortable to grow. And you grew. I don't know. And it shows. 31, 99. Someone will not be pushy anymore, wanting to ride your coattails or pretending like they want to support you. This is someone who handles rejection well, but they're still kind of like under your spell. We got an Aquarius here, or Aquarius season. Something is not going to be one-sided anymore with an Aquarius, or you as an Aquarius, something's not going to be one-sided anymore, or during Aquarius season, something's not going to be one-sided anymore. When it comes to kinesthetics, an on-again, off-again situationship with something that has to do with kinesthesia. Something about synesthesia is coming in. We got people grooming children who say they're in love with life. Something about Hussein. People loving on children. We got a makeup to break up, heart to heart. We got a groupie or groupthink. Nail tech in the reverse. We got people who act like they want problems with you, but they're actually scared of you. This person acts like they want problems with you, but they're actually scared of you. They act like they want problems, but they are actually scared of you. And their ancestors told them to stop being a crazy ass. For some of you, this has to do with a Secretary of Transportation who knows more than what they know. Okay, for some of you, someone was definitely denying their intuition, denying the red flags because they are too prideful to admit that they chose wrong. We did see that that's in the reverse. Yep, it's totally in the reverse. They are not going to deny the red flags anymore because they are too prideful to admit that they chose wrong, especially during January for some of you. Or an Aquarius. We got root work. For some of you, this is someone who was denying their intuition when it comes to pairing up with someone to do root work. A practitioner for some of you. Manipulations. Again, for some of you, something about isolation. Something about magic to isolate you, or some type of manipulation. For some of you, I'm getting all types of manipulation, like triangulation, trying to remote view you, do all of these things. There are practitioners or people that paired up with someone to help them. For example, the practitioner in this situation could be a hacker, could be someone that, was paid to hack your devices and see where you're at, things of that sort. They're not going to deny their intuition anymore when it comes to this. We got vibrance. For some of you, there's somebody that did deny their intuition, and they want to they had a premonition. They want to talk to you about a situation. I am seeing Secret Service, so Secret Service could be significant, but they would handle rejection well. A Mercedes truck could be significant for you. We got someone with a tribal tattoo. I was seeing also, when I saw the split tongue and all that, I was seeing someone with a lot of tattoos. I was seeing someone with like a bunch of tattoos, like even like neck tattoos, maybe something crawling onto their face as well. The arms, the sleeves. For some of you, someone could just have just a tribal tattoo, a groupie or groupthink. We got grandpa's house, a makeup to breakup situation when it comes to grandpa's house for some of you. They are working against you with others. Okay, they were. For some of you, they are working against you with others. For some of you, they were. Okay, maybe for some of you, they're still working against you with others, but eventually, again, I do feel like people working together. They were working against you with others, but now they want to protect you. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. They are not denying their intuition anymore about working with others that want to harm you. People that are grooming children. Someone that's not carding a minor for alcohol. We got people who don't card minors for alcohol. So somebody can own a place where you sell liquor. Something about kinesthetics is involved in a situation. Something is pathetic, Spirit saying. Everyone knows it's pathetic. Everyone knows. For some of you, everyone knows that you could have been friends, but their fears and insecurities got in the way. Everyone knows that someone is acting like they want problems, but they are actually afraid of you. And everyone knows that the ancestors and God warned them, but they did not listen. We had someone that was confused about their sexual orientation. I'm getting, for some of you, people were confused about sex. So someone was confused about if they liked strippers or not. Someone was confused about whether they wanted to like be in some type of same-sex stuff or not. But I feel like, again, with the clear connection to God, it's like, okay, I see my path. It's clear that this isn't for me. And I can't be in my fears. Confused about sexual orientation. It's in the reverse. There will be no charge times 10. We got a model in the reverse. I'm getting someone that wants to be like a model or a role model of some sort, but they're just a bully, or they're trying to be some type of bully, and something has to do with your online supporters. For some of you, someone could even be trying to contact your patrons. Talk about Patreon. Someone's trying to contact your patrons and, like, I don't know, sabotage work for you as well. This person acts like they want problems, but they're actually afraid of you, and they are not a model. They're not a model citizen. They're not a model. They're not a model in their craft. Something about Minecraft is coming in. They're not a model in the online gaming community. They're a model in the online shaming community. We got Portugal. The ancestors and God warned them, but they didn't listen. A Portuguese person who is not a role model. This could be someone at work for some of you. They're not a model. They're not a role model. They're just a fraud and a bully. Someone, what does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. Someone's in limbo. Someone who also pretends to be empathetic and giving and sincere. No, they like to bully people and they like to leverage things. So if they could do a favor for you, they use that as leverage to make fun of you later. And they are a hater. On the live stream, they will not be on your live stream. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. I told you, for some of you, something has to do with your brother's ex. Here we go with this crazy ass brother's ex of you, or your blood brother for some of you. On the live stream, in the reverse, your online supporters, your online supporters love you. And someone will not be crossing the line when it comes to on the live stream. We got Venezuela. Online gaming, Venezuela. We got an investment officer. Tried to walk in your shoes, but it's too small. They got blisters. And it was your friend. It was your friend. And something about someone speaks French. Boom. It's about a Frenchie. Something about a Sphinx. Something about Binks. Hooey. Something about Hooey. Something about Huey. Something about Zachary. Someone with a tribal tattoo. who was planning arson. It's like, what the fuck? Or to burn something. It's like almost to burn, like for some of you, if someone wanted to burn your reputation in front of your community, for your community, it's like, are you dumb? What is wrong with you? You just look like an idiot. You look like a fool. So you look like a tool. Somebody was using them. Electric and mini golf. For some of you, top golf. Electric mini golf. I'm getting top golf for some of you. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. Boom, boom, dum, 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 dum. You like that? I love you. You like that? You love it? You want more of it? Oh, 010446. And the New York Knicks. We got 1 energy, Aries, Gemini. We got 4 Aries, strong Aries. We got 4, 6, and 5, 6. Now we got 5, 6. Taurus, Aries, Gemini, strong Gemini, who never lies but tends to spy. We got someone's ex-partner in the reverse. For some of you, someone could be actually, there's a disorder here. For some of you, they don't feel good in. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. They don't feel good enough for true love. They don't feel good enough for true love. So somebody wants to hide that. They run back to their ex-partner who is toxic. There's a disorder here. I knew this because this download came in last night for you. See, I always be in there with you, my lovies. I be in there, my lovies. You be feeling me because I be feeling you. You got no clue what Spirit could do. What Spirit can do. You have no clue what Spirit could do. What Spirit could do. You have no clue what Spirit could do. What Spirit could do. You have no clue what Spirit could do. Spirit could do. Spirit could do. So the Erica Badu. You have no clue what Spirit could do. My love, you say it again. What Spirit could do. You have no clue what Spirit could do. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Something about a cuckold is your friend who's grooming a child. Do you have a cuckold friend who's grooming a child for some of you? Honk in the reverse. Honk in the reverse. A hunk in the reverse. Something about the Incredible Hulk. We got... It's facing down. You have no clue what Spirit could do. What Spirit could do. You have no clue what Spirit could do. Spirit, what it was your friend. An assistant in the reverse. Someone who pretended to be an assistant for some of you. We got on the live stream in the reverse. For some of you, someone did something on the live stream. It was a fake assistant. An Aquarius who, okay, definitely Aquarius energy. An Aquarius is in love with you. It's in the reverse. This Aquarius does not love you, and it is known. This could be a gentleman for some of you. There's a gentleman walking by with a little heart on his shirt. Verizon could be significant for you. Nike could be significant for you. We got people in limbo. They know you don't care anymore. Someone does not know that you don't care anymore. Do they know or do they not know? They're in limbo. Someone's confused. No, they don't. They don't know. They don't know. They definitely don't know, but they're about to know. It's like they're teetering. Sometimes they feel it. That this was a suicide mission. Sometimes they feel it. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they heed. Sometimes they don't. It's like they think they're more important than what they are. It's like you really are not. You're in limbo about the situation. For some of you, Spirit was giving us a download about people being in the present, people being in the past, people being in the future, and then some people being kind of like on different timelines in between all of those states. And people maybe even being further out from those timelines. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, that's okay too. 01, 08, 11, 888. You're in the present. There are people that are still trying to hold on to a past situation that happened, and they want to be relevant. Because I had a dream last night, and I'm like, why is my family still trying to come to me? Like the family that I was born into. Somehow Farmington is coming in. It's curious to me because they're irrelevant. Like, I have no ties, and I respect these people. I don't even know what the fuck they're up to. I haven't seen them in years. I haven't talked to them in years. And I wish them well. But it's like... Again, that it was like that energy of like, that's how they gave it to me. It's like people that want to still like have a way to come in your energy. They don't know how to get into your energy anymore. So now they've adopted like a narrative, and it's like, no, just let it go. Just completely let it go. So you can get out of limbo. Because you're holding yourself in limbo. It was a suicide mission. You get to let it go. Take that how that resonates. That did come in the preliminary for you. We got people that were not empathetic at all. People that were not, they had no empathy for you. Extreme apathy. It's about Kathy. They've gone nuts. Postal service in the reverse for some of you people. Again, even stealing your mail for some of you. They had no empathy. They had no limits into what they would do. We got Portugal. Cuckoo. Sent from heaven in the reverse. Someone who thinks they were sent. Again, for some of you, I feel like somebody thinks that they're like an altruistic, you know, I don't know, something about a mediator, something about a director, something about an HR, something about a district manager, something about a higher up, something about a manager, something about a regional manager for some. Maybe for some of you, someone travels a lot to Portugal, or Portugal's significant in a situation. They were not sent from heaven. They were sent from hell. But now they're under your spell. The ancestors and God, now they're under your spell. Now they are hooked to you. Why? Because they owe you energetically. The ancestors and God warned them, but they did not listen. They tried to get their friends to gang up on you, and they said yes. Birds of a feather. There will be no actually, for some of you, there is a reconciliation. There is a reconciliation. The letter S in the reverse. Who's a showstopper. So somebody's going back to a trauma bond. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because they don't feel good enough for love. For true love. We got a groupie because they're a groupie. Or they have groupthink. Or they want to fit in. Snowboarding in the reverse. They lied and then... Oh, look at this. They lied and said they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. They lied and they said that they had sex with someone that they did not have sex with. Someone with a tribal tattoo. They lied on a unicorn. For some of you, they lied on you. This is what's coming in. Time to detach from toxic attachments. They are trying to remote view you. A fast. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. The best energy work. A fast. A fast would be beneficial at this time. Some people should do it so they don't lose their minds. We got a model in the reverse. Somebody that wants to be a model, but they brought unnecessary karma and attention to themselves. This model in the reverse who brought negative karma to themselves. Something is not over. Dead end in the reverse. Not Corey, not carding a minor for alcohol. Everything will be exposed. What is this, my lovies? Why is it in the reverse? Everything will be exposed. It's in the upright. Everything will be exposed. Not carding minors for alcohol. Venezuelan. They are accusing somebody out of their own shame, projecting energy. We did say that. For some of you, projection energy from the beginning. Someone who thinks you're doing what they're doing is like, I'm not doing anything you're doing, my love. I'm not. They're confused. Someone is like, I'm not confused about my sexuality. I'm not, my lovey. Stop already. Can you fucking stop already? I'm not a cop. It's like, so I'm not a cuckold, a man who gets cheated on, who was confused about their sexuality. And then they wanted to project that onto you. It's like, no, my lovies, that's you. Just take the L. They say take the L. It's not even an L. Who cares? People give too much care for what people think. And then they think like shaming you. So they're shaming you with is like calling you a child molester and you've never molested a child. But they have. That's your shame. Hold on to that. Or let it go. Just face it. A Capricorn who is in love with you. This Capricorn is not in love with you. But they pretended to be. They were working against you with others, but now they want to protect you. Someone who was bald. For some of you, someone's going to have a spontaneous recovery when it comes to hair growth. It was because of root work. Something about LinkedIn is coming in. It's about Sandra is coming in. It's about Cassandra is coming in. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? For some of you, people even trying to stalk you on LinkedIn. Or this is what you're trying to do, my lovies. I'm just a messenger here. Throat chakra energy. Trying to stalk you on all your platforms. See what you're up to. See what you're not up to. Someone cannot deny the red flags anymore. We did say that. They could have hurt you, but chose to help you. Someone cannot deny the red flags anymore, and they could have hurt you. A harem. They could have hurt you, but they chose to help. But they may not have helped yet. They're still thinking about it. They're still considering, like, should I help? Should I not? Everybody knows. They're trying to hide this, but everybody knows. And for some of you, somebody has a huge crush on you that was working with a bunch of people. That this is Deeple translation software. Trust divine timing. Everybody knows. Trust divine timing that they're going to propose to you. Could have been friends, but their fears and insecurities got in the way. It's in the reverse. Someone will be proposing to you, and they're going to come in as a friend. For some of you, a neurosurgeon in the reverse. Someone's going to lose their job as a neurosurgeon. Someone who was. This person acts like they want problems, but they are actually scared of you. A neurosurgeon who's going to lose their job, who is going to be okay, here we go with this medical malpractice energy, and this person acted like they wanted problems, or acts like they want problems. They don't want problems with anybody. We got investment officer, who is not an energy worker. Again, for some of you, it's like if you do energy work, somebody wants to compete with you. It's like you are an investment officer, my lovey. You've never even tried to do energy work. Get away. It's all Wayland Square. Something about fair and square. We got an Aquarius. The letter J. They are in high demand for all the right reasons. Quality over quantity. They are in high demand for all the right reasons. Quality over quantity. We got vibrance. That's why they shine the way they do. That's why everybody sees your light too, my lovies. We got the letter G in the reverse. Something about Giselle. Something about Gabrielle. What did we say earlier, Gabrielle? They tried to walk in your shoes and they got blisters. The letter G tried to walk in your shoes and they got blisters. You need to settle into your new chapter, because you need to settle. What did I say? You're in the present. You're not in the past. Or in the future. You're right there. Again, Spirit gives you the divine insight. For some of you, you have the gift of clairvoyance, and maybe you don't work on it as much, but you know, you're still in touch. You have a direct and clear connection to God, my lovies. We got, they are pushy because they want to ride your coattails. This is someone who pretends like they want to support you, and they're pushy because of that, but they're actually pushy because they want to ride your coattails. It insists. We got the letter K and the letter L. And what does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. This person has a direct and clear connection to God. My 011711 011711 7777. You could be seeing a lot of 7777 7777, or a lot of 111111 for some of you. You have a clear. You're cleared. You're cleared. It's only your fears stopping you, my lovies. This person has, and you got somebody clocking you as well. This person, and who cares? You're still going to continue. Just make sure that you keep all of the, if you need to file reports, if you need to do whatever you got to do. This person has a direct and clear connection to God. And you're too old for this shit, so you're letting it go. Someone who's a psycho, or has some type of mental issues. DSM-7. This could be a younger person, because I have DSM-5 as well. So someone was recently diagnosed with something, or someone needs some type of, a psych ward. For somebody needs a psych ward. That's what the spirits are saying. They are not okay psychologically. This is a younger person for some of you. 0118 11 could be significant, and 10 could be 2010 could be significant, 2018 could be significant, 2011 could be significant, 2008 could be significant. It's about Kate, it's about Katie. They lied and said they did not have sex, because this is someone who lied and said, but this was exposed. They lied and said they did not have sex with someone they actually had sex with. You already know this. You're no novice. Someone who handles rejection well. The Watchmen in the reverse. You definitely have stalkers for some of you. We have Grandpa's house. 5 to 6 a.m. For some of you, people were definitely up doing rituals. We got snake bites. This person hides in relationships and cannot truly be trusted. It's in the reverse. You've done the work, or someone around you has done the work when it comes to hiding in relationships and not being able to be trusted. We got 011911. Shit. 999. Child divine. We got police sting operation. It's in the reverse. This was fake for some, and it was fate. Karmic bonds are being let go. This was karmic. This karmic police sting operation, it's over. It's over. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. It's over. It's all done. This was just out of karma. This was a toxic thing. It's like trying to bring up a false charge or some shit. We got kinesthetics. Something about who's pathetic. We got month over month. Will not happen. Someone who's being eliminated for good reason. The letter H. Something was one-sided, the letter H, and now they're suicidal as well with their false idols. This was coming in. I'm just a messenger here. We got a time for celebration. There's going to be a knock at your door. I love when he shows up. It's, you know, it's an energy, but it does come in very masculine. For some of you, someone's gonna show up and you're like, I love when he shows up. It's like somebody you love seeing. It's like someone you love seeing. Papa Legba! And Papa Legba says yes. The crossroads, the languages, and permissions. Papa Legba is opening it up. Something will not be at Home Depot. Because something is strictly platonic. With a user, everyone did their fair share when it came to a user who wanted to use you, utilitarian, trying to get the most use out of something. For some of you, I'm also getting like trying to get the most use out of like, it's like shelf life and something about FIFO, LIFO, things of that sort. This person acts like they want problems with you, but they do not want problems with you. They definitely don't. They don't want problems with you. They definitely don't. Something about a Portuguese person. They don't want privacy. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. Violation of privacy. It came in earlier. I'm just a messenger here. Someone who's getting dental work. For some of you, I'm also getting like HIPAA violations in a situation. You're going to get a vacation. For some of you, you can sue like a dental office, or you can sue. Okay, malpractice is coming in. So for some of you, malpractice. For some of you, you can sue like someone that released your health records they shouldn't have. Make up to break up. It's in the reverse. You will not be making up to breaking up anymore because you are winning a prize. For some of you, you're definitely winning some type of prize. Somehow Nobel. We got in the bedroom, in the reverse. Something was just sex-based. And that's the root work. It was reinforcing the root work for some of you. Someone who was looking for someone to put a baby on. They wanted to put a baby on somebody. Looking for someone to pin a baby on or to offload parental responsibilities onto. Someone wanted to also do spirit possession magic on you. Something about CrossFit Games. It's because they wanted access to the Mile High Club that they lost. Someone could date a lot of something about flaws, something about the boss. Attempting to start an argument. They will not be starting arguments with you anymore. I'm getting like someone who's used to dealing with people with money. We got nail tech. We saw this was in the reverse. Denying the red flags because they are too prideful to admit that they chose wrong. We saw that that's not going to happen anymore. Someone that is pretending like we belong together, but no, you don't. Sodium levels. And we belong together. Somebody needs to 012311. Someone actually needs to be paying attention to their sodium levels. We got there will be no heart to heart here in this situation when it comes to LinkedIn. Somebody's also trying to like, for some of you, I'm getting like people stalking you. If you have a professional platform, someone's trying to like stalk you on all your platforms and they're trying to like communicate with you something emotional on LinkedIn. There will be no support there. When it comes to this online situation, I'm feeling like trying to communicate with you online or get support from you through LinkedIn. Take that how that resonates. A speaker in the reverse, there will be no speaking here. For some of you, somebody could invite you to speak somewhere, but it's There's a lie there. Secretary of Transportation, we saw that was in the reverse. Search history is being monitored. Their search history is being monitored. Something about a Luciferian is coming in. Take what resonates and leave what does not. We have arson. We saw that this was in the reverse. Someone with a tattoo, which represents killing someone. We got someone with a tattoo, which represents killing someone. And arson in the reverse. They will not be binding you. Something about they wanted to bind you and burn you. That's not going to happen, my lovies. We got no more than what they are sharing. That will be exposed. They will be exposed. You are unique. It's about Monique and some Monica as well. Some Monica, some Santa Monica. We got home office in the reverse. Somebody will be leaving a home office and traveling with their family. They will be leaving a home office and traveling with their family. And you will find out that people know more than what they are sharing at that particular time. Someone who is not in love with life, but maybe at some point was. The Olympics in the reverse. They were the lowest on the totem pole. For some of you, somebody could have been abused at the Olympics. I'm getting almost like somebody was treated, the lowest on the totem pole. But if you look at Native American culture, it's very important because everybody sees the totem pole. The lowest on the totem pole is usually a master. It's usually someone who has mastered their craft, put a lot of hours, time, energy, art. Someone was treated very poorly at the Olympics, so someone's like a little depressed for some. Take the hat, take something about the Tahoe, take the Tahoe. We got charge times 10. There will be karma for trying to do that to somebody. There will be karma for looking for a sugar mama. For some of you, somebody's looking for a sugar mama. There will be karma for that. It's about Karmax and it's about Carlos. Someone has not graduated a lesson of looking for sugar mamas. Tried to postpone a procedure to have something that didn't belong to them. This is someone who tried to proactive. Something about proactive. They tried to postpone a procedure to have something that did not belong to them. Online gaming. This is someone that does a lot of online gaming. A Chrysler could be significant. They never expected for you to catch them. They expected for you to catch them. It's in the reverse. You've caught them. They're caught. They're caught and they're easily bought. It's about fembots. Here we go with the fembots energy. They are tolerating things from them they would never tolerate from you out of guilt from their poor choice. They have pride. For some, there is someone who is prideful. They're also suicideful. I was seeing a Taurus in my mind's eye. A Taurus who is in love with you. This Taurus is not in love with you. This Taurus does not learn. They don't learn their lessons. And no, gotta let it burn. It's gonna burn for me to say this, but it's coming from the heart. It's been a long time coming. When your tax returns come, this Taurus is gonna be caught up in some bullshit. No one can stop your destiny. They thought that they could stop your destiny. They thought they could also bring some type of issue when it comes to your taxes. They cannot stop. They were feverishly doing something. They can't do that anymore. Wearing provocative attire to tempt, no. It's going to burn for me to say this. This is not an on-again, off-again situationship. Somebody pretended like you had an on-again. 27. Okay. 012711. Someone pretended 9999. This is over. You've even distanced yourself from this person secretly. For some of you, you could have actually moved. You could have switched vehicles. This person doesn't even know where you're at in life, and you're moving forward very quietly. This person pretended for some of you that you have an on-again, off-again situationship. They're a diddler and a liar. It is time for an honest and frank conversation. They're always pretending. For some of you, they're always pretending like you're gonna have some type of I'm feeling like someone's saying this, like they're looking at this. This is for example, this is someone looking at this Taurus who's in their team and actually like around them. It's about Christine. And they're always saying that you guys are going to get back together, or that there's going to be a reconciliation, or that you're on and off. And you haven't seen this pervert. You haven't seen this pervert in years. It's like, nobody's coming here. Something about Kinder. Somebody's doing something on Kinder, and something about Tinder as well. Something about kindred spirits is like, not at all. Man, I love them strippers. This one does. For some of you, this one does love the strippers. Liquidation in the reverse. They are not giving that up. They're not giving up their perversions. This one is not. There's a paper trail that's been exposed. Someone is fucking two-faced. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. This was a sexless relationship. Someone could have pretended you had so much sex with them. It's like, someone's a delusional psycho. They're going to be showing up to your place of work. I would call the cops. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here? How did you find me? This person's been stalking you for some because they thought they were going to get some money. Maggots in the body. It's not the end of the road. This person's also fucking sick. Worried about the wrong damn things. We got the letter U in the reverse. They're worried about the wrong things. Lester. We got video production. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. I felt that video production from the beginning. I told you. Video production from the beginning. Somebody's going to try to produce a video as well. Or if you work in video production, take that how that resonates. We got mini golf in the reverse. This is not a fucking game. It is a time to focus on financial health. This is in the reverse. For some of you, it's not a time to focus on financial health. If you're being too hard on yourself, Spirit was giving us, dang, my lovies, someone's a liar. When I purchased a property in Rhode Island back in 2013, the prime rate was 3. I got it at 3.2%. People are paying 8% on the prime rate. That's crazy, my lovies. That's crazy. We got electric in the reverse. We got a Croatian. They have no business looking into you or bothering you, but they chose to overstep their boundaries. A Croatian who oversteps their boundaries, who has no business looking into you or bothering you. Disorder in the reverse. A scriptwriter in the reverse. Someone has been exposed for being some type of secret writer, something about a secret society, writing to you, something about a sobriety test. Someone's going to get a DUI and writing to you from fake accounts. The hanged person in the reverse. They got to let this shit go. Cancer, Pisces energy. Something about a Scorpio wants to jump into. We got someone's ex-partner. They married for money and will be leaving with the money. Ooh, we got someone's partner who married for money and is going to be leaving with the money. And they will be someone's ex-partner. So someone married for money. For some of you, this could actually already have happened. And this could be someone's ex-partner who married for money and left with the money. For some of you, someone married for money and will be leaving with the money. And they will be someone's ex-partner. CrossFit Games. Someone that used to be in CrossFit Games or used to do CrossFit. Demons are attacking them. Somehow Desmond, somehow Desi, somehow Bessie. Demons are attacking them because they attacked unjustly. They will be recovering from a demonic attack. Something about a polygamist. They married, oh my gosh, and they married a bunch of people marrying for money. They married for money and will be disappointed. The person who was attacking you and unjustly attacking, demons are attacking them because they attacked unjustly. They will leave this marriage greatly disappointed, and this is someone who married for money. We got phone swap. There will be a phone swap. So there will be something. That's a good thing. Because there will be something exposed when someone, they signed up to keep tabs on you. And I told you people stalking you. They signed up to keep tabs on you. Someone who is trying to block your path. And this is all, they can't do any of this. A coven you don't know is protecting you. They can't do any of this because you have God's protection. You have God. You have God. You have God, and this coven was sent by God. Of course. From this letter U in the reverse. Who does not have protection. Boom, my lovies. And something about child neglect. People just worried about the wrong damn things. Worried about the wrong damn things, my lovies. 4 to 5. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Or the number 4 to 5 or 45 could be significant. 013258. We got caught red-handed. What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? What did Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. I told you. Spirit told us. Medical malpractice. 4 to 5 p.m. Caught red-handed. There will be the soup. Someone who found you on social media, who tried to walk in your shoes and they slipped off. I told you, for some of you, someone found you on social media. They've been watching what you do, trying to steal your content too. It's like, go, my lovies. Something about a content creator who's a fucking hater. We got a K1 visa. We got copyrights. And we got they never had any type of sexual activity or rapport. I told you. Copyright. I told you. We got a reversal. of this fucking claim. I told you someone tried to put out a claim, a bullshit claim. We got caught up. They got caught up in this claim. Teleportation. Take that how that resonates. For some of you, I was also getting like people losing very important spiritual gifts. Something about spirits and boat shoes. Caught up. It's been exposed. Someone got caught up. Paying for their rent. Somebody was paying for somebody's rent. A coven stands, okay, this is a coven who pretends to stand for the betterment of humanity. No, they don't. Everything came in earlier for a reason. No, they do not. Taking the time to do the internal work, it's in the reverse. This coven never takes the time. How do you stand for the betterment of humanity? You don't even do the internal work. You're going through insane. Paper trail. They're trying to hide a paper trail. That's why everybody can't go for president. This is what's coming in. Predatory pricing. For some of you, something about interest rates. Smoking marijuana together. They're going to soil their pants. Everyone in this situation genuinely gets along. Someone who smokes marijuana together. Israel. Someone you don't know sent someone by you. Okay, someone by you. The bayou. New Orleans. Someone you don't know sent by someone you know. There will be someone that you don't know that's going to be sent by someone that you know, but you are going to be free to go. It's about uno. Something about royal, something about royal, something about royale. All of the right friends in all of the right places. This is in the reverse, so definitely not the right friends in the right places. A Taurus that is in love with you is a lie. They're going to take an L. They are tolerating things from them that they would never tolerate from you out of their guilt, from their some about poise, something about Portuguese. They are tolerating things from them. They would never, something about Lindsay, something about Liam. They are tolerating things from them they would never tolerate from you out of guilt, from their poor choice. This person does have pride. This Taurus is not in love with you, though. They're not in love with anybody. We got people with criminal. This person is not in love with anybody. Criminal behavior and child endangerment. I told you this person is not even good with children. It's about Goodfellow. We got competing for the prize. You're not competing with any of these fucking people. No one can stop your destiny with their fucking lies and their slander. This is in the reverse for all of these right friends in the right places. They tried to get their friends to gang up on you, and they said no. These friends will not be pairing up with them. All the right friends in all the right places. This person does not have all the right friends in all the right places. They're actually losing support. We got honk. Nobody will be honking anymore. We got common core. This person does not feel intelligent. Grooming a child. They are a pervert. I told you, for some of you, there's perverted energy in the field. Who needs to yield? We got the letter Z. And something about full with envy. Take that how that resonates. Okay, that's all we've got for you. What say you? I say true. What say you? I see you. That's all we've got, my lovies. That's all we've got. That's all we've got. That's all we got. That's all we've got. Something about wise. It's about a turtle. Consummating a marriage. Consumers. Consummating a marriage. This is not karma. This is black magic. Consummating a marriage. Someone's doing something on marriage material, because your marriage material gets along poorly with children. Someone says you don't get along with children, but again, they're projecting because they feel rejected. The letter Q. The letter F. Move on. New moon. Someone who found you on social media. Freak accident. For an abusive parent who's emotionally abusive. Something about Eileen. Something about Eliana. Something about Ileana. They gave poor advice because they don't know all of the important details. There's a plan B. An ex-friend who is sincere. Wants to reconnect, my lovies. An ex-friend who is sincere and would love to reconnect. Genuine love and support. Looks are deceiving in the situation. Moving in silence. Changing perspective. Reversal. In the nurse, something about a hearse. And something about a rehearsal. A C-section. Children. being too hard on oneself. There are children being too hard on themselves at this time for being ruthless, mixed race, a new person to you. That's all we've got for you. That's all we've got, my lovies. That's all we've got. Because dang, my lovies, dang. Dang, my lovies, dang. That's all we've got for you. We got other things to do. I absolutely love you, my lovies. I want to do some zodiac reads. Maybe tomorrow, because I have to go and get the book. I have to go and get the law of attraction. For some of you, the law of attraction, you're reading the law of attraction, my lovies. No, I have to go and get something about Law and Order. Something about Law and Order for some of you. You have to go watch Law and Order, my lovies. A Range Rover for some of you. I have to, your sister friend has to go and spiritual wife for life, my lovies. No strife, my lovies. I have to go and get The Art of War, because that's what you want to read. How delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna go get The Art of War. I have to also, there's so much I have to do. I have to do homework. I have to do work. There's so much I have to do, my lovies. So much I have to do. So much I have to do. You're feeling busy, my lovies. You're feeling like you gotta do a lot of things, a lot of tasks lists. You gotta clean, my lovies. You have to clean. I cleaned today. Bon. That's it, my lovies. What do you want? What do you want? Some unicorn? The Awakened Unicorn Tarot? Let's do it. Something about bone marrow. You miss me, my lovies? You want to kiss me, my lovies? I'm your sister friend. Your spiritual wife for life, my lovies. I love you. I love you, my lovies. For sentimental reasons, my lovies. And I hope that you believe me, my lovies. I've given you my heart from the start. And never shall we part. Doobie doobie dabba dabba doobie. What do you want to hide? The Chariot! Yay! I love this one. This one's one of my favorites because look at the little legs in the air. It's like, yay! Kind of looks like me right now. It's so cute. It's so cute, my lovies. You like the color purple for some of you. You like the color yellow, my lovies. You like the color blue. You're a pink girl for some of you, or a pink guy for some of you. All they do is lie and all they do is spy too, my lovies. 140, 117, the Chariot. Cancer energy, movement, progress, integration. Things may be overwhelming and confusing. You can get there and triumph with a little encouragement and inspiration. Well, Spirit kept giving us the word inspiration, and I kept getting it at Carnival Cruise, but take that how it resonates. Inspiration, my lovies. Look at this, my lovies. Look at that. Look at that. Jesus. Yay! Okay. Okay, we got the Hierophant, so definitely a lot of Taurus energy for you, or someone that you could have met during a terrain, something or a tray. The Hierophant, institutions. I'm seeing people in the woods. Institutions, tradition, society, and its rules. It may be a good time for you to dedicate yourself to a new area of study and seek out trusted teachers. The Sun. Boom. Success, happiness, all will be well. There is much joy and happiness that is coming to you. You radiate love and affection towards those you care about the most. Dang, my lovies. For some of you, if you're traveling, if there's school, education, spiritual integration, you yourself teaching or learning something new. Again, everything that we're talking about, books for some of you, maybe a new book, maybe a new course, maybe studying a program for some of you, maybe watching Law and Order for some of you. Someone's a hoarder. Movement, victory, sunlight, happiness, travel, sunshine. Religion, for some of you, can have a good time at church if you are going to church, or some type of religious practice or spiritual practice. Happiness, children. You could be taking your children somewhere and learning something new, something educational for you or for them, or a child around you, or your friend for some of you. The Tower, Aries, Scorpio, and the Hierophant, a shocking change of belief systems. For some of you, there's a divorce or a separation in the field. For some of you, someone that energy of changing belief systems has been very present. So, you know, however that resonates for you as well. That's all we've got for you, my lovey. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and and adores you, loves you and adores you, your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, my love yous. Peace. We got 2 today.